flat left wrist, do you need it to play great golf? I don't think so, and I'm going to explain exactly why. Now, many great players play with a flat lead wrist at the top of their backswing, notably Jon Rahm, Collin Morikawa, both make this work, and they probably know a thing or two considering they're some of the best players in the world. The reason they make it work is because they have one thing in common, and that's the way they hold the golf club. Both Jon Rahm and Collin Morikawa play with a very weak left-hand grip. Both of the hands are rotated to the left-hand side of the grip, and this makes the club face open. So some of the best players in the world play with a flat lead wrist at the top of their backswing, but not all of them. And we're going to find exactly what works for you based upon your grip. So when I hold the club with a weak grip, so both my hands rotated around to the left-hand side, when I start the backswing, this makes the club face open. Now, an open club face is when that toe of the club points straight up in the air in that initial takeaway. That's the club face opening. This would be more neutral, more in line with the spine angle, and this would be very shut. So as we progress to the top of the backswing, with that weak grip, we'll note that the club face is very open here. Now, an open face at the top of the backswing is when the toe of the club points straight down. A more closed face is when the leading edge of the club is flatter, and a pretty neutral face is when the leading edge of the club is parallel with the left arm. So if we have an open face, that makes the golf ball go way to the right-hand side, and we don't want that. So we need to find a way to close the club face. So that weak grip that both Jon Rahm and Collin Morikawa employ opens the club face, but they combine this with a flattening of the lead wrist so that they can get it shut, and that stops them from hitting it way up the right-hand side. That is why they flatten the lead wrist. Remember, the ball doesn't care about what your swing looks like. It only cares about how you impact it. So if we have a weak grip and we cup the wrists at the top, the club face is now pointing straight down at the ground, and this makes the golf ball go right. We've opened the face. Whereas if we have a weak grip but we flatten the lead wrist, now the leading edge is pointed straight up in the air. This is a closed club face, and this is going to help the ball go straighter or more to the left. So matching up your grip with how you flex the lead wrist is crucial to getting the golf ball to go straight. If you'd like to access my proven system for taking 10 shots off your scores without even needing to change your swing, just check out the link in the description of this video. What about a strong grip? If we look at Rory McIlroy and Tommy Fleetwood, they both employ this style of hold, and consequently neither of them employ that flatter lead wrist that we see with Collin Morikawa and Jon Rahm. A stronger grip is when our hands are rotated more to the right hand side, more like this. And this closes the club face. So in our backswing, you'll note that when I take it away, the club face points more down now, whereas with a weak grip, it pointed more straight up. So the face is now more closed, and that continues to the top of the backswing. Without me even needing to flatten that left wrist, we'll notice now the club face isn't pointed straight down as much, like it was with a weaker grip. So a strong grip closes the face. That makes the ball go left. So with a strong grip and cupped wrists, we can actually make the ball go straight, because a strong grip closes the face, and cupped wrists open the face. Whereas if we have a strong grip and we also flatten the lead wrist, that closes the face too much, and we're going to hit the ball way left. So getting the right matchup for your game based on how you hold the club is crucial. So you do not need to have a flat left wrist at the top of your backswing, as long as you have the right matchups in your swing to hit the ball straight. Let's look at Dustin Johnson. He is a fascinating example because he has a very strong grip and he has a very flat lead wrist at the top of his backswing. Both things that should make the ball go way left and hook, but he actually hits it with a fade. Why? He does one thing very excessively that offset both the strong grip and that flat left wrist. And that is how he releases the golf club. So Dustin is very unusual in that he actually holds off the release of his club, both in terms of the angle between the club shaft and his left arm and the actual rotational release of the club head closing, more than almost any other player on tour. So he holds the club face open and doesn't close it at all through impact. And that is why he's able to hit a fade. And that is why a strong left hand grip and a flat left wrist actually work for him. And if you changed either of those elements, he would slice it off the planet. Dustin is a very unique case. Not many people release a golf club like him. And by and large, if we have a weak left hand grip, then we can afford to have a flatter lead wrist at the top. And if we have a stronger grip, we can afford to have a more cupped lead wrist at the top. And finding out the right matchups for your unique swing is crucial for you playing your best golf. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'd love to help you play your best golf. So I'm giving you my free guide to taking 10 shots off your scores in 5 simple steps, completely free, Just hit the link in the description of this video to access. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content like this, and please like the video if you found this helpful. If you've got any questions, drop them down in the comments. Have an incredible day. Happy golfing.